Hello and welcome to a video walkthrough that explains exactly what you're doing for the vocab assignment right now. So you're going to open this slideshow. You will find it in Canvas where pretty much everything for today will be found. And it's the one that's called Vocab Slides 10B. So I do this sometimes. When I want you to really explore your vocab words more, I have you generate a beautiful slideshow, and in a normal class period, I would have you present it. In this case, you're just going to make the slides and you're not going to present, and we'll probably touch back on these next class. So here's what you do. Once you get in, these are all your directions. So I'm going to model the following to you. Basically, I gave you two vocab words and you're going to make two slides and you're going to make more or less like a poster about that vocab word with a demo sentence and a picture to really drive home your visual and your explanation of the word. So these are the instructions. You can read them on your own time. The next one tells you which two words you're in charge of. So here they all are. So each person has two words, which means you'll make two slides, and that's that. So you can figure out which words you have there. And then here's what I mean by make like a poster. You can see according to the directions, it's the same thing. You're going to make the title be one of your words, whichever word you want to start with, and then your name. And then in the text box, you want to be like, this word means this. And the key thing here is I don't want the boring dictionary definition. I want you to explain what the word is in your own words. If I gave a word that's not in your list. If I had to go look up the word gripe in the dictionary, it'd be like gripe, to want to have and or but nor complain for that in which you want for annoyance. Dictionary style, I simplified that into something that made sense to me. So that's your goal for your definition. Below that, you want to make a sentence that practices your word in action. So my sentence is Jin was a teenage genie who recorded long, whiny posts on TikTok where he griped about how none of the genie gals wanted to chill in his lamp with him. So use my word, show what it means, and then the fun part, after you have your content, you want to add a visual that shows your word happening. So as you can see, I found a teenage genie, and I added TikTok as well. So that's cool. Probably the most the most useful tool for you is, all right, you want to make a slide. Go to the side and side click and hit duplicate slide. Because watch, if you just hit the plus or whatever, it becomes silly and you have to like drag the boxes everywhere and it's annoying. But if you just do duplicate slide, then you have everything formatted the way you want it already. All right, so let's say I did my one word. Now I'm going to do my second word. Here's how the general process goes. I'm going to take it and I'm going to hit duplicate slide so I keep my formatting. And then my other word, I need another word that is not a word that you have. Let's do bellow. My other word is bellow. So if I were you, I would go look up what the word bellow is, but I already know what it means, so I'm going to define it in my own words. So bellow means to shout really loudly. And again, there's probably a fancy dictionary way, but I'm doing it my way in a way that actually makes sense in my own words. Then for a sentence, I would say Jorge bellowed at the scary dragon, and it was so loud that the dragon ran away. Cool. Now I have my content. Now I need to add pictures that actually make sense. So this is how you can add pictures. You can go to image. I usually do it just from search from web, but it's up to you. And I want to provide an image that gives a visual of my picture. So in this case, I'll probably want a bunch. I'll do the dragon. And now I'm going to find an image of Jorge. I imagine he's like a knight in shining armor, you know? Great. I'll get my images in there and I will make sure they look cool. Oh god, the knight is huge. So, play around with your images and add some formatting so that it tells the story of your sentence and your word. And then your final thing is to change the background and change the font, any additions you want to make it look cool. So that's what you're doing. You've heard my explanation. Now you get to do it. So these are your directions. These are the words you have. And then when you're ready, right below in this space, start making your vocab words. And that's the video. And I feel like I'm almost out of time, but I don't know where the little counter thing went.